Hey there, Zolhorn here from Huddle Around Games, and today I want to practice my discarding. Discarding is one of the top ways to improve your game and to move the needle in terms of your win ratio, so let's get to it. Alright, here we are on cribassistant.github.io. I'll put the link in the description. This is that randomized crib picker thing, and it'll help you by telling you what the optimal discard is. So, 3, 4, 4, 8, 10, Jack. Now, it is my crib, so I can leave myself good stuff. So now I'm happy to do the 3, 4, 4, 8 and discard the 10 Jack. 10 Jack still in sequence for me. 3, 4, 4, 8 gives me a good cut chance with the 2. It'll give me a good chance with the, I can get improved with the 3, the 4, the 5. Will the 6 be improved? 6 won't improve it at all. 7 will improve it. 8 will. 9 will. Yes, in my crib. 10 will, Jack will, Queen will, and King won't. So basically, your King, your Ace, and your... yeah, that's it. And 6. King, Ace, and 6 are the only ones that aren't going to do it. So let's see if I picked it. Good job. Selected cards are optimal. And you can see down here, you do rounds, how many you got correct, and points lost. So it'll tell you your expected average and your points lost. Let's do a couple more before we warm ourselves up for the daily cribbage hand today. All right, cards on hand. 5, 6, 6, Jack, Queen, Queen. It's the other person's crib. I see I do not have a chance for a flush, so I definitely don't want to give them a 5. So that's out of the question. If I give them the 6, 6, that leaves me with 15, 2, 4, 6, and pairs 8, minus the 6s, so it's really like 6 points. That's a lot of 6s in a row. Okay, if I instead do like a 6 Jack, which I don't really like because you don't like to throw a Jack either if you can help it, that gives me 15, 2, 4, pairs 6. Now if I go this way, what helps me? Or let's say what doesn't help me. Ace doesn't, 2 doesn't, 3 doesn't, 4 will. 4 will give me quite a bit. 5 will, 6 will help me and them equally. 7 will help me, not them. 8 won't. 9 will help us equally. 10 will help me. Jack will help them and me. Queen will help me a lot. And King won't help either of us. So you know what? I think that this is the way to go. I think this is the way to go. If not, if it's not this one, it'll be this one, and that's pretty tied. But this one, going with keeping that 5, 6 in sequence, gives me more chances for cut cards to help me. So let's try it. Wrong. Best cards are 6, 6. So the 6 Jacks, the 6 Queen, the 6, 6 was... I lose an expected core of 0.2, so it wasn't even on here. I don't know. I kind of stand by this. I might want to ask this to the Cribbage Reddit, which if you haven't checked out is really involved and they're really good. Let's do a couple more. 5, 7, 7, 8. It's my crib. This one's easy. You don't have to think about this one too much. 7, 7, 8, 8 is solid. 15, 2, 4, 6, 8. Pairs 10, pairs 12. And throwing a 5 away into your own crib is always a good idea unless it lowers the points in your hand. Check result. Easy. All right. My crib still. 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, Jack. If I threw the 6, 9, I still have 15, 2, and 3 is 5. And in my crib, I have 7. If I go any other way, like let's say I throw my 6 Jack away, then I have 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I have nothing in my crib. So I think this is the better option. Good job. Selected cards are optimal. Let's see. 3, 5, 5, 7, 10 Jack. Still my crib. Oh, this one's a little bit tougher because you have a better chance for a cut on those sequences. But I think the rule of keeping your cards, your points in your hand still applies here. Yep, it does. Throwing the 10 Jack would be another decent option because they're still in sequence, but you would lose some points there for sure. What I like to do with this one sometimes is to do a bunch of rounds in a row and see how many points I lose over time. It kind of gives you an idea. So this is 0.2 loss. Now, here's the thing. This is like for the optimal hand, just like your best chances of getting the best thing. And as you get more into cribbage, there are times when you want to be more aggressive and risky in your play. Like if you're behind 20 points, you can keep the optimal play and it might work over time, but you don't have time left if you're behind by 20 points. So you might want to risk more and be more aggressive and keep the hands that are going to get you the most points if you're cut and something like that. So that might be like the 3-5-5-7. That might be better. But the 3, that one still gives us a max of 21. So this one tells you the min and max, but not the aggressiveness. If you go to Seeley and Brown, which is one that a lot of people use, let's check this out. So it's our crib, so you can see. You submit, and it'll analyze it for you. And so in this case, it tells you everything. So suggested, this is like the highest average combined points. There's the Hail Mary, which would give you the best shot at the high scores if you need to be really aggressive. Or if you needed to be safe, that's when you throw that one. So it'll actually give you 3 different things. So I like this one. I'll put a link for this too, as well as the daily cribbage hand. All right, here we go. I've been voting in here a lot, and we'll see how it goes. So I see I have 3, 3, 10, 10, queen, queen. This score down here, it's kind of hard to see. I'll zoom in on it with the magic of editing. All right. So the asterisk tells us that we are not the dealer because our points are always first. So we're behind and we're the non-dealer in this case. So you might want to be a little bit more aggressive. So if you were being more aggressive, you could throw the 3, 3. And then you have the 10, 10, queen, queen. And you pray for that jack cut or that 5 cut. And those would help you. A 10 and queen would also help. But there's lots of cards that won't help you with that. But the same thing's kind of true if you keep anything else. I suppose if you wanted to throw like a king, queen, a 3 queen, you would give yourself 2 points and a chance for more cuts to help you. And you would give them a less chance of having a good crib. Because a queen and a 3 are far apart. They're not that great. Although the 3 is a key connector. I'm still a little hesitant to throw a 3-3 in your crib because the second most common toss for the dealer is a 2-3. And if they threw a 2-3 in there and a 4 was cut and an ace was cut, it'd be just, oh my gosh, that'd be a massive hand. But even a 2-3 would give them 6 points for the 3 of a kind if you toss the 3-3. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna say. That's why this hand's on the hand of the day. These are supposed to be hard hands. And I am not a pro, not an expert. You've seen my videos and you know that I am not great at cribbage. I'm pretty good, I think, but I know I'm getting better, and that's the important part. I would throw this, I think, because, well, not the spade. I want to unmatched suits if I can. I would throw this or the other combination of that 3 because I'm just like, I feel like it gives me an out in the case of pegging and it limits their chances in the crib. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But you know what? We'll see what the experts have to say. On to the results. A 4 was cut, which is not helpful for me, but it's good to limit their crib. So let's see what the experts say. Mine was way down here. Most of them would throw the 3, 3, 10, 10. So they didn't like throwing those 3s because they were key connectors either. Some people, a good chunk of people, toasted 10, 10, queen, queen. So let's see what the experts had to say. James was kind of, he kept the 3s. What did I do? I got rid of the 3s. I should have kept the 3s and threw a 10 and a queen. Yeah, that makes more sense. James 500, very active on Reddit, plays on Cribbage Pro too. Awesome person from England, I believe. All right, JQT chooses 3, 3, 10, 10. JQT, you can tell by the number of votes too, kind of like how much they're an expert. JQT always leaves really good, awesome, long comments that you can read. All right, 3, 3, 10, 10, 3, 3, 10, 10. Most of the people who care to comment are putting 3, 3, 10, 10. So that was probably the best option. Let's put it into the Seeley and Brown cribbage discards. So I got 3 of clubs, 3 of spades, check another. Actually, you know what? I don't have to because this links up with Daily Cribbage Hand and it will put it in there for you automatically. Suggested Queen Queen. Right. See? That's good. Hail Mary 3-3. See, this is what I was saying. This is the best option to give you the most score. So aggressive would give you this. Okay? And most average points in your hand ignoring the crib. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So see, the things we talked about, my option was not on there, the one that I picked. But the things that I talked about were on there. Queen Queen is the normal one. I didn't really consider that, which was kind of silly. But the Hail Mary and the aggressive, throwing those threes so that you could keep the 10-10 Queen Queen and pray for that jack cut or that 5 cut, that'd be awesome. You can also look at the tables and they'll show you all the different options too. So the 3-3 is way down here. It has the highest chance of a hand for all of these, and it has 4 for the minimum, but it also has probably the highest chance to help the opponent's crib, so maybe that's a good thing. And I chose what did I choose? I chose a 3-10. Oh, I chose a 3 queen, didn't I? Yeah, I threw one of the 3 queens, which they actually put kind of up here a little bit in terms of the highest expected average and stuff like that. So maybe not so bad according to Cribbage Daily Hand, but I tend to play more defensively when I should play aggressively, and that's one of the things I'm working on. I don't totally understand it, but it's something I get better at. So that was some Cribbage discard stuff. I hope you like that. If you like those kind of things, don't miss out. I did a video on that earlier that you'll see pop up, and have a good day.